Here I am sitting there thinking there's gonna be some school and they're gonna try to, oh, let's have a school with the kids and all that. Nah, it wasn't nothing like that at all. They actually have a ship. Believe it or not, there is a ship, okay, that the school is run off of. So when the ship actually lands, it lands in San Francisco. The school is a starship. How Come on, that ain't nothing new. That is new. That's cool. I like that. And I like all the now. I ain't gonna lie, they had some crazy stuff going on the ship. Like if you watch through the episode, you see they got an aquarium and they got like like a fish in a pond. And I was like, hold on, man. What if y'all get zero gravity at any point in time? Like what if y'all have any issues with y'all are gonna be this spaceship? What if y'all mess around and end up in the beta, gamma, delta quadrant and surrounded by species 8462, 8472, or the Borg or something, and now you got fish and carp to feed? And come on, I don't know, it was a little much, but other than that, I really did dig it. Like the first episode especially, we get out the gate a whole bunch of new species, which is always cool, including one dude who evidently is a spacewalker. His species evidently doesn't necessarily need air or warmth, but he walked right out on the ship, so we saw that as well. But I like the story tied into it. But we'll get into why I could see how it's problematic in a second. Of course, you're gonna have your oddness. I dig the fact that we do get the doctor back, the EMH from Voyager, who had a brief stint as well on a movie, I believe. Which one of the movies was it? It might have been Resurrections or something like that. We get the doctor, and not only is the doctor there, he's aged. They give some sort of reason for his age. Oh, I had to make the fields feel comfortable a long time ago, blah, blah, blah. Okay, that's all fine and dandy. But did you catch the little Easter egg he threw out there for all of the Voyager folks? Did you catch what he say? He say tricorder. And then he says medical tricorder. That's exactly the first thing he said to Tom Paris when he had brought Tom Paris back to assist him when he was first activated as the EMH on the Voyager ship. So that's a callback for everybody who was into Voyager. He literally used that exact phrase, tricorder, medical tricorder. And he still got that same wit, even though obviously life is, has been life has been lifing, but I'm glad he's still around because everybody from Star Trek unfortunately isn't anymore. So I did like that. I like the introduction of a ship. I like the introduction of new species. We have new species in the house. I think that the captain of the ship, this is going to be our actual second time having a captain alien descent. Okay, that doesn't happen often. This is only the second time our captain has been of alien descent. Okay, now the first time it happened was with your boy, the emissary, one Benjamin Sisko, who, if you watched all the way to the end, you learned that he was part alien. He was one of those non-corporeal beings that was in the wormhole, and that's why they always called him the Cisco, because one of those woman beings or one of those beings went down and had a baby with his daddy like a long time ago, and daddy didn't even want to tell him till he was a grown man. And that actually happened to my dad, which is crazy. Like, I mean, not the alien part, but the not knowing you. Well, anyway, that's a whole other. All right, so that's the whole thing. And then the second time is right now with this young lady who I honestly I don't even know her name.